preach, but don't mess with my sisters. That's how he said it. That's why I said it. So you refused his invitation to the church. Anybody in this room who's dealing with the homosexual spirit, beg God to free you. You play with it, 2017, you'll die from it. I'll be here for you. You play with it in God's house in 2017, you'll die from it. Y'all came to hear about cars? I came to tell you about sin. Come on. That sin nature, I'll get down with the other one, but that perverted homosexual spirit is a spirit of delusion and confusion, and it has deceived many men and women. And it's caused a stain on the body of Christ. And those homosexual spirits have been angry, and they come up against it. You gotta love everybody. Spit out in the serpent. Come on. You cannot give instruction to God holiness with that much perversion. You as a man will open your mouth and take a man's penis in your face. You are perverted, and you cannot tell me what thus saith the Lord. You're perverted. Come on. You are a woman that will shake your face in another woman's breast. You are perverted.
It's real.
And it has come into our church and has embarrassed the kingdom of God. This Mr. I am delivered with all these different spirits. Went all the way to Jimmy Kimmel. You see what the enemy is looking for? Now you got Catherine Coleman. You got people walking the earth that's filled with God's holiness, that's wearing white, doing all they can to live for God. And nobody, they don't want nothing. They just want to please God. But they'll never get the faith. They'll never get the life. But the minute somebody comes out with a deaf and dumb spirit, a mute spirit, one that can't even talk, that has a perverted spirit, saying, I am delivered. You make it all the way to Jimmy Kimmel. You think the enemy is not trying to make a mockery out of the church? He is. Because the devil is giving platforms to overthrow the church. I've never seen anything as heartbreaking as watching Bishop Eddie Long go down to nothing. It's an embarrassment to the church. Because nobody would be thinking that you had AIDS and homosexual men didn't come out and reveal what you did behind closed doors.
That's right.
And you have yet to deny it.
Come on.
Hey, little gay boys and girls and fag hags and straight boys who sneak and watch my videos and love me too, yes. So, real quick, it's some noise in the background. I think they out there mowing the lawn or blowing leaves or something that don't nobody be doing until you sit down and decide you want to read or make a video or some shit. And then all of a sudden noise come out of everywhere. So ignore that. I want to talk very, very briefly about this Burrell situation because we can't go a year without, one of the large parts of the church or one of the large black congregations or artists coming out of their mouth and spewing some hatred about gay folks. In case you missed it, as you saw in the video, she basically stood up in the pulpit and said that in 2017, any gays who are in church will die. God will kill them. And part of me wants to be disappointed. Part of me wants to be like, oh my God, somebody took her bowl of neck bones and she went crazy. But it's just like, y'all, this is bigger than a bowl of neck bones. Because y'all know Burrell love them neck bones. Okay? I know y'all saw how she fit, and we're using that word loosely. Well, actually, nothing about that outfit was loose. But anyway, it's ridiculous that these gospel artists have nothing better to talk about than demonizing the LGBT community. I mean, I don't know how many of y'all have ever, grew up sitting in a church listening to that, but I'm concerned. And the reason why I speak out so loudly, on Twitter or any other platforms that I have against these types of artists is because of the babies. Everybody is not a me or you. People who have evolved spiritually, who developed a deeper understanding of God or religion, and how religion has been manipulated. Because the same way that these black church ministers and singers and, other Christians who like to walk up to you in the grocery store like, God told me to tell you something. You have a homosexual spirit, you need deliverance. Or whatever other crazy shit that they're saying. Like the same Bible that they use to manipulate people, because basically that's what it is, to tell somebody God didn't make you gay, it's an evil spirit, you're gonna die, you deserve to get AIDS. Like, that's not Christian, that's not love, and it's definitely not of God. But these same black ministers, and that's the thing that gets me, is black ministers. Because the black church has always been a cornerstone of our community. Like, when we didn't have anywhere else to go, we had the church. And for these ministers to take this place that has given refuge to an already broken black community, you know, by society, by the system, by all the shit that we've gone through, you know, they don't understand that this same Bible was used during slavery, like, to justify the oppression of people of color. You know, I don't know how many of y'all saw Birth of a Nation or any of the other movies that have been out, you know, about, you know, the church and the black community, and, you know, how we've used that as a vehicle to break away from oppression. But that same way that we are being preached against as LGBT people, the faggots who are up in the choir stand singing the songs, yes, Kim, the same gays who are beating your face and doing your hair, you know, we're listening to that, and like, not even, oh my God, not even 200 years ago, our great-great-great-grandparents and their parents were listening to messages similar to this on slave plantations. So these ministers look dumbfounded when we say, well, if you're gay or you love somebody who's gay, to get up out of these churches, you know. But what would have happened if our ancestors didn't leave those places where, you know, we were being told it was okay to be slaves? It was okay to have your mother raped, or, you know, all these other horrible things that happen in our community, and it's just a cycle repeating itself, and I'm very disappointed. I am so disappointed, and it's sad because they got child molesters in the churches who are molesting these babies who come in there without fathers. You know, they have ministers who do coke, and I'm not, you know, criticizing or demonizing anybody, but let's put all the cards on the table. And I personally don't believe that being gay is a sin. It's not. Like, the way I love, my love style is not wrong. And if that's what you believe, then you need to go and consult your God a little bit better, because the last time that I checked, God doesn't make mistakes. So I'm just going to say this. The next time, and first of all, I want us as black folks to learn, especially as black gay Christians or spiritual folks or folks who got something to say about something going on in the church, I want us to learn how to put our money where our mouth is. Because we'll drag somebody on Twitter and all that different type of stuff, and Facebook Live. Kim Burrell did a crazy Facebook Live video where she was talking about we was tripping and we need to calm down. We took that out of context. You said gays will die, bitch. That's not out of context. You know? But I wish the same way we can drag somebody on Twitter, we could drag them by their pockets. Like, learn how, like, and the funny thing is, people are talking about, oh my God, she broke my heart and this and that and gays. And if she comes out with a bomb-ass single, like just some shit to just make you swing around on the chandelier and put your panties in a wedgie and do a hot kick and a backflip, because some of y'all queens be going off. And that's what happened. One of the queens was probably in that church and upstaged her doing praise and worship. But if she comes out with a bomb-ass song, it's funny because y'all are going to go out and buy the song. And they know that, and that's why it's going to keep going on. So I'm just going to say this. I feel bad for the babies, like babies sitting up in there who haven't evolved spiritually, and, you know, they're in there dealing with that because they've been told that they're wrong. They don't know how to get up and leave. They don't have anybody who's going to, you know, take them by the hand and physically walk them out of there. So we as adults, and we who have a deeper understanding of God and, you know, who we are as LGBT people, we need to stand up to make this right. Because it's crazy. It's like, you know, when we're writing the songs, when we're clapping our hands and singing so that they can pass that off and play, we all right. But then, you know, one of them gets angry or, you know, wants to get on the good side of the church, then all of a sudden we're sins and abominations. And I'm going to tell you this, if you are gay, you're not an abomination. Stop believing it. And it's really sad, you know, that we have gospel artists. Like, gospel. Gospel is supposed to be good news. Bitch, get out of here. Personally, I support Vicki Winans because she goes in for the gays. I love Mother Mahalia Jackson. Like, support these gospel artists who support us, and support the ones who get caught sucking dick. You know, it's just like, damn, at least I know we in this. Like that boy, that's sad. That boy got sucked. He got caught. I don't want to bring his name up, but Kevin Cherry got caught sucking dick on video. He's a gospel singer, and we made fun out of him. Go buy some of his records. That's how you make a man. Go do some shit like that. And Donnie McClurkin, he don't count because Donnie McClurkin went back in the closet, so he don't count. Anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. Please take care of yourselves going into this new year, because 2016 was something else, and what a way for it to end with Kim Burrell. I hope she choke on a chitlin. That's wrong. I'm not gonna wish ill, but I'm feeling some sort of way about that. I just wanted to put that out there. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Thank y'all for watching, and please stop giving y'all money to these churches and supporting these artists because they don't give a fuck about us. They don't. I don't know why y'all surprised. I gotta go. Love y'all.